We are in our bus. Oh, I should have taken a picture of the bus. For Hobbiton. It is about probably 9:30 now in the morning. It's gonna take about 2 hours to get there. So
safety information, please. There are seat belts in every seat. Please use them, because if by any chance we get pulled over, the traffic officer will give you the ticket, not me. Okay, and it's a $400 ticket if you do not have your seatbelt on. So in the front here I have a fire extinguisher, just in case anybody spontaneously combusts, I can let you out. I also have the first aid kit up the front here. Just a short, quick welcome to Auckland City. So, Auckland City is built on volcanoes, pretty much. There's like 52 volcanoes, dormant volcanoes. The last one erupted 500 years ago, which is out there in the harbour, in the Matamata harbour, which is Rangitoto. You might just see the top foot. You'll probably get a better view around the corner. But it's in the middle of the harbour. So Auckland is flanked by two waterways. One being the Matamata harbour, which is on our left, and the other one being the Manukau harbour, which is the muddy waters of Manukau, which is to our right. So you can see out there in the middle of the harbour, just past that crane, which blocks everything. That is Rangitoto. That's
So we're on Auckland Highway, and I feel like we're on a different, completely opposite direction driving.
So just up here on the right hand side is Manukau City. Technically it's a shopping mall. But that coloured tower on the right there, that is New Zealand's only theme park, Rainbow Sea.
Theme park.
So people come from all over the country to come to our theme park. And that's it there. Also just over the rise here on your right hand side, there is a boat looking structure. It also hosts the Wero National Whitewater Rafting man-made place. So you can go whitewater rafting over there. Pretty much you hire a raft and they turn on. So everybody off the ship settled in Williams Clearing. And they all decided that they wanted to change the name to the name of the ship, which was Bombay. So this area is now known as Bombay, and those are the Bombay Hills. And just at the top there, it goes all the way through to Pukekohe. The soil here is red, as you can see it. It's volcanic, nutrient rich. And it's New Zealand's garden. This is where we grow all our export vegetables. So all the way along here you'll see gardens. We mostly export potatoes. But in this area, whatever you plant is going to grow, and it's going to grow big. So I suppose you could say this part of the North Island is the Garden of Eden, because you can grow anything in this soil. It's just the nutrients in the soil the Hooker Falls and ends up here. So along the way we have the Huntly Power Station, which generates power for this area. It also pumps the water into Auckland City. That's where our drinking water comes from. It's a very busy river. It's the longest river in the North Island. So on our right hand side there is Pocono. So 50 years ago Pocono had a population of 500. It's now grown to 5,000. So Pocono used to be the first rural town that you would stop at if you were travelling out of town. But since they've built the motorway, it gets bypassed. So what Pocono has done is they've started advertising that they have the best ice creams in New Zealand. So we will stop there on our way back. That will be our last bathroom stop before we head back into Auckland City. Hopefully we'll be having, but yes, they boast the best ice creams in New Zealand. I do know for sure that they are the cheapest ice cream. Just a railway stop, but they also have McDonald's. It's a good short stop if you're not in a hurry. They also boast the Pocono bacon, and you get a good view of the Waikato River. Just up here on the right hand side we have the Matamata racetrack. It was built to help Auckland curb boy racers. They were going into town and having crashes, all sorts of things. So they had built this drag strip down here where they could come and race their cars, drift, do wheelies or whatever it is that naughty boys do with their cars. So that was built to curb it. It did curb it, but it didn't stop it. But at least they can come down here and drift their cars in a safe environment. Also up here is the Hampton Downs racetrack. It's been dedicated to New Zealand's races, speed races. Bruce McLaren and our very own Puki monster, Possum Born. So Possum Born was born in Pukekohe, and his town nicknamed him the Puki Monster. So he raced as the Puki Monster. So you can come over here and hire motorbikes like they've got out on the track now, go-karts, or you can book a speed lap with a professional V8 driver. Used to use them to make rope baskets. They would weave baskets, mats, clothing. They used it for the roof in their houses. So it's a very versatile plant. They would dry it out and shred it into a fibre, a thin, like soft fibre, and then they would weave it. days they used to trade rope with the ships. But it was very strong, very strong. They also use the roots for medicine. So if you boil the root of a flax plant and drink it, it's a good way of cleaning out your digestive system if you can stand the taste, because apparently it's very bitter, but it does the job.
What was
So
that?
flax was used
That's
to
what
make
you'd eat,
bags,
Dad.
bedding and clothing. So they would weave it and add bird's feathers, dog's fur to make clothes, korowai as they were called. The markets in Auckland, and some of the souvenir shops will have bags made out of flax, kite as we call them. The hotel, it's also one of the oldest pubs in New Zealand.
Go right there. I'll take a video. I'm stretching.
In New Zealand we have really old and it's free as everybody knows each other, because I'm really bad with faces and I'd hate to leave somebody behind. So from now on, if I say, is everybody here, and you all say yes, I'm going to take it for guarantee that you know who was sitting next to you or in front of you and behind you. So welcome to New Zealand. Living there about 12:15. Your tour is at 1 o'clock. So that gives you here, because we don't want to get stuck in the traffic down this far. Otherwise, by the time we get back to Auckland, we'll be sitting in traffic for about 2 hours. So it'll just prolong our journey. So the faster we get away from Hobbiton, the better. And then hopefully we'll have time to stop at Pocono for ice cream and a bathroom. Wakaama Nationals. Wakaama is like a kayak with a skirt on it. So they've got the Sprint Nationals down on the lake today, and so if you're down this way again, stop in at the lake and have a look at the Nationals.
It's children of the corn in there.
I have two granddaughters, a 14-year-old and a 9-year-old, competing
Oh wow.
in the Wakaama Sprint this weekend. So, hi. Need to be outside the Shire's Rest at 1 o'clock. 1:10 your tour leaves anyway, so just come outside. I will be there with your ticket, and then they will scan your ticket and load you onto the bus, and then I will meet you at 3:30, and we will climb straight on the bus and head home. So if you do any shopping in the gift shop, okay, what do you know about Hobbiton? Just the Hobbit? Right?
Yeah.
And then he stole the ring and killed his friend.
Yeah.
And it changed him into a golem, which is kind of like a ghost. So, yeah, most evil things will make you an ugly goblin looking thing. Yeah. Everybody has, not one person has given me a very good rundown on what he really... So, welcome to the Shire's Rest on my left.
Nice.
This is where you will get on your bus. This is where I will try not to run all the tourists over.